Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so excited because we are starting Module 4 today. And yeah, this is the first lesson for Module 4. And we're going to be learning Introduction to Social Media Advertisement. So, for social media advertisement, a lot of social media managers they just stumble upon it, right? They don't normally like they did not learn the basics of social media advertising. So they just stumbled upon it and they just started learning, watching tutorials and all of that. So they don't know the basics. So the whole point of this lesson is to equip you with all the basic knowledge that you need to know concerning social media advertisement, targeting, objectives, and all of that. And in the past weeks, right, we've had the opportunity of learning so many things, target audiences, responsibilities of the social media manager, why it's important to create engaging posts, how to create engaging visuals, and all of that, and so many other things, right? So today, hello, Gifts. Nice to see you. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you are well. Let me see your comments down in the comment section. Let me know if you're expectant concerning today's class. So yeah, so today we're just going to be teaching on social media advertisement. So mainly looking at it, you already know advertisement just means advertising your products to reach or promoting your products to reach wider audience or wider people basically. So I'm just going to be speaking on introduction to social media advertising today. And the agenda for today, we have what social media ad campaigns are, examples of social media ads, why are social media ad campaigns important, importance of setting objectives and targeting before running advertisement campaigns, steps on achieving the best results, and then checklist for running a successful ad. So you can see that today is packed. We're learning a lot of things. And I mean, so many people they don't even go ahead to learn all these things because they're just like, oh, it's not just ad. Let me just go ahead and just run the ad. But you don't know that there are some things that you're supposed to know before running the ad, after running the ad, and even during running the ad, right? During the ad process. So that's what we're going to be teaching here today. I hope you're excited. And yeah, so yeah, just a brief introduction. You're welcome to our very last module, but not the least one, because this is just the first lesson. And then throughout this lesson, I'll walk you through everything you need to know concerning social media advertisement. So in subsequent classes, we'll be learning Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and all of that. So yeah, let's get right into it. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Blessing, Ayo. Okay, so now, what are social media ad campaigns? And let me tell you, right? Some people they just know about ad, they really do not know what ad campaigns actually is. So that's why I want you to pay very rapt attention in this class so that you can even learn, because basic knowledge actually goes a long way. It's not enough to just say, oh, I can run Facebook ads, right? There's so many other things that you need to learn here today, so I want you to pay attention and let's get right into it. So what are social media ad campaigns? So the first point here says social media ad campaigns are simply paying a particular fee to advertise your brand on social media. So it's as easy as it gets, right? Social media advertisement, it means advertising on social media. And I don't know about traditional marketing, you know how they used to advertise on TV stations and all of that. And social media ads has made it easy for everybody now that even with at least the least money, you can use it to advertise your product online in front of your audience, right? So social media ad campaign is simply just paying to show your brand or advertise your brand on social media. And then the second point here stays investing money to promote your brand on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. So you're not just running ads for ads sake, right? You are investing it because you want to get a return on your investment. You want to get more sales, you want to get more website clicks. So that is literally what social media ad campaigns are. And then the other point here says social media ad campaign is just a way to make sure that your brand pops up where people spend time online, right? So you have a lot of people, a lot of Instagram users and Facebook users, and you just want to make sure that your product is in front of them at the right time and at the right audience. So that's what social media ad campaigns does for you. And then the last point here is I really love this one because some people forget that you have a rented space on Instagram. Instagram is not your app, so you literally rented a space. So basically, social media ads just when you're trying to rent a particular space. Oh, put my brand on this billboard. I want people to see it. I want people to get to know my brand. So you're promoting your product. So yeah, that's that about that. I hope you are now clear on what social media ad campaigns are. In case you did not know, or in case you knew what a social media ad was, but you didn't really know what it was about. This is what it is, right? And then yeah, so I've given you little chunks of what social media ads are, and then I'll now go ahead to explain it properly, right? Social media advertising just means paying to show your posts on sites like Facebook or Instagram. And in the olden days, or not even olden days, till now, they still do it. They still do traditional marketing where you get to show your brands on billboards along the road, on television ads, and all of that. But social media is just like you want to show your post on social media and you want to get people there to buy or either click your website, sign up for an event, and stuff like that. So it helps you to reach the right people. And social media ads is so detailed. If you used to run Facebook ads, you know this, that you can target down to even the people that the phone that the person is using, right? So you can say, oh, I just want people that use iPhone 15 to see my ads. You can target it. It's so narrow that you can target it at that point, even to their location, down to their location, their age, their gender, and all of that, right? So you can pick who sees your content based on things like age, interest, location. It's basically just giving your message a boost to find the right audience. So you're trying to find the right audience for your brand. Normally on Facebook, on Instagram, or on any other social media platform, when you just post, you are just posting, like you're just showing to your target audience and to some other people as well. But for advertisement, you are showing it to the particular set of people that you want to show it to, right? So yeah, that's that about that. And then yeah, these are just some examples of social media ads. So I'm just teaching this basic for people that do not know, for people that are just starting out. I'm sure if you have been in social media management for a while or digital marketing for a while, obviously you know what an ad looks like, right? So yeah, this is what it looks like. You see this sponsored thing on top, and then this is the one for Facebook. So this is how Facebook feed ad looks, and then this is how Instagram feed ad looks basically. So they are doing this because they want more people to know about their brand. And now you can see this example of this dental clinic, right? So they put a celebrity on there so that it can drag more people to say, oh, celebrities come to do their teeth in my dental clinic. You can come to as well. People love um trendy things. They want things that are like everybody's doing. So yeah, so that's why they did that, right? And I'm going to touch more on creative copies later in this lesson. So yeah, that's that about that. And then yeah, this is an example of a Facebook story ad as well. So this is how a story ad looks, and then Instagram story ads as well. So there are different formats, different placements you can put on your story, on your feed, on your catalog, different places, right? So yeah, on your app, even apps when you want to do apps promotion. Yeah. So and then now I've spoken to you about what social media ads are. I went further to explain, and I also give examples, right, of social media ads as well. So now, why are social media ads important? Now, the thing is, so many people, they used to do like social media ads just for vibes, but you should actually know why social media ads are important. So the first point here says social media ads will help boost your brand awareness. So for instance, you're a new brand and you just came into the market, you just came into social media, and you want more people to get to know about your brand, services that you offer, your product, and all of that. Social media ads will be a good place to start. It's okay to build the organic audience, but if you are willing to actually let people know, oh, this is what I do, and you want them to actually get to know about it, and even a particular set of people, then social media ads are important for that, to boost brand awareness. And also social media ads helps you to find new customers and also grow your business. So for example, you have a new product that you just launched for your brand, and then that product is not really something that you feel like a lot of people will buy, but there's a specific audience or a specific people that buy that kind of product. So what you do is that, oh, you want to get new customers, maybe your old customers, they are not so interested in this new product. So you want to get new customers to actually buy this new product. Then social media ads is what you should do. That is why it's important, right? It helps you find new customers for your business. And you can testify to it that when you run ads, you get new customers, you get new leads, you get new people, right? And then yeah, hello Miracle, hello Chiamaka, nice to have you guys. And then also, why are social media ads important? Social media ads help you to drive traffic to your website. So social media is not only the place that you can like, it's not only the last bus stop, right? For some brands, they have websites, and that is the last funnel. So they want people to go to their website and purchase something. So you can use that as an avenue for them. So you can use social media ads as an avenue for them to also reach your website. And I know you have come across this thing. If you run ads on a daily, or you run ads normally, right? When you run ads and they ask you for a link, so that's the link that your customers will now end up. That's the last funnel. So your customers can just see that link. When they see your ad, they just see the link, oh, sign up here, and they just click that button, and then they're literally like driving traffic to your website because people are getting there, right? And social media ads helps you to do that as well. And then also social media ads helps you to build a community. Like I said, maybe you are just starting out your brand, and then you don't have a lot of people that are interested in your brand, don't have a lot of audience. Social media ads will help you find people that are interested in your brand, which will later turn into your community members. So they will come to love your brand, they will come to know your brand. So yeah, social media ad does that for you as well. And then also it helps you to target the audience that is interested in your brand. Now you're not just targeting some people because they're not really um great with targeting and all of that. They just find that they just target everyone. But social media ads will help you to target a particular audience of people. So let's say you want to show your ads to people that love hair lovers and wig lovers and all of that. You can do that. You can send your ads to a particular target audience, right? And then also social media ads helps you to display your products and services and attract prospective customers. So I don't know if you have seen this. There's this ad. It's called like a catalog ad. So basically, you can just show your products, the benefits of your products and everything. It's like a carousel form. I think it's on Facebook. It's also on Instagram as well. So to help you display your products as well and attract prospective customers. And one thing that you should notice is that some people, they'll be like, I want to just get organic traffic. I don't want to do ads. All those things. You should understand that marketing is like, if you want to get money, you have to spend money, right? So if you want to get more customers, you have to spend more customers. You have to actually spend more money to get those customers, because in marketing you have to spend money. So if you're saying you don't want to do ads, then ad is just that extra push that will help you push your business forward or push your brand forward. So I feel like it is very necessary on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis. There are some people that even run ads on a yearly basis. So they have their yearly budget that they want, oh, this year, this is the amount that they're going to spend on ads. And to shock you, even your favorite brand that have already made it, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they run ads on a daily basis, right? Celebrities that when they're trying to promote their songs, they run ads, they push it. So how much more you that you're trying to grow your brand? That's to show that social media ads are very, very important to give your brand that extra push and brand awareness that you need. Let me know if you're getting this. Let me not be the only one talking. You guys should let me know what you're learning in the comment section. And yeah, and then we'll move forward. So now, steps on achieving the best result for your social media advertisement. So let's say before now you used to run social media ads, but you don't get enough results that you should get, or you run ads and then you don't just know how to do it, stuff like that. So these are the steps that will help you to achieve best result, practical steps. These are not just written things, they are things that are practiced, right? So the first thing that you must know before you go ahead to that, I want to boost this post, or I want to run this post on ad, you must make sure that you create an engaging ad content. I feel like this is the most important thing, because this is what your audience will see. And first impression matters, right? I don't like that quote that says, "Don't judge a book by its cover." Social media ads, they will judge you by your cover, because if you're a reel or whatever you're using as your as an ad copy or as an ad content is not on point, then that ad is, no matter how much money that you spend, just maybe a few people will just react to the post and engage with it, but a lot of people would not do that because they don't genuinely like it, right? So make sure that your ad content is always on point. Whether you want to use video or you want to use a flyer, you don't have to put all the information in the flyer. Give them a hook. Let them ask you for more in the comment. Let them ask you for more in your DMs. Like, oh, I want to know more about this, right? But make sure that you're also clear on your call to actions as well. So yeah, it says use eye-catchy visual. So make sure, even if you are using a flyer, make sure it's visual. Visual is anything you can see, and I taught it in our previous lessons, right? Whether it's a video, a picture, a document, whatever it is, let it be eye catchy. When you in fact, when you even put your ad, you ask yourself that, does it look eye catchy? Is this something that somebody will even want to engage with? Ask yourself that question, right? And also it says clear and concise copy. I taught a lot extensively about copywriting, how to make sure that your very good for your this very no just tell them, oh, this is why you need this product and this is why it's going to benefit you. So go straight to the point and be very clear on your copy and also your call to action. Make sure there's a call to action there. If there's no call to action there, then you're literally wasting your money, because you're running ads and there's no goal. There has to be a goal. Whether you want to promote this product, or you want to promote the event or whatever it is, there should be a call to action. There should be something like, okay, click the link in our bio to sign up, or click this button to sign up, something like that. There should always be a call to action. Now, so when these are small things, but if you take them for granted, these are small steps, but if you take them for granted, right, your ad will not perform well. they will not perform well. You'll be asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Little do you know that it was just the ad content that you used that that wasn't on point, or you did not add a call to action. Small, what's it called? Small foxes spoils the vine, or whatever they said, right? So yes, secondly, use your budget wisely. Budget is a very important aspect, and so many people have issues with budget. They're like, oh, how much should I spend on my ads now? Do you think this is too small? Do you think this is too much? If you are just starting advertisement as a social media manager, the thing I would advise you to do is testing. Always try to test. So if you want to run ads and you're just starting, don't try to now put 100K in one ad. You're going to regret it. You're literally going to regret it, because what if that ad does not perform well? Your money is going to end up wasting. So what I would advise you to do as a starter when you're running advertisement is to always try to start small, or try to start in a middle part. So just say, let's say for example, you can just run this ad for 3 days, and you can put like a generous amount of maybe 20K and say, okay, let's see how this one works. If it performs well, I can continue running the ad. So make sure to always be wise with your budget. When you know that even if you are a pro, you always have to be wise with your budget, because sometimes you put so much money, and then you will not get, and you get so little results, right? So, and also I will also advise you, as a starter or as a beginner in social media ads, make sure to set there should be a lifetime budget. So it should not be like a daily budget. It should be like, okay, for this ad I want to spend so amount, whatever works for you, to be honest. Because some people will say that, oh, daily limit doesn't work for me, is lifetime that works for me. But personally, for me, I use lifetime budget. So I tell them that this is the amount that I want to spend for 3 days, this is the amount I want to spend for 1 week. So Facebook will know how best to now distribute that money across your ad. That's called advantage. I think it's called advantage budgeting, or advantage something, sure. So yeah, it's going to help you as well. And then third point here says your ads tend to perform better when you don't narrow down too much. You guys pay attention, because these things are very important. They are little information, but they are very important. When you are trying to run ads, don't try to say, okay, because your store is in Ikeja, you now want to target only Ikeja. And you know the funny thing, in the real sense, your customers are not only in Ikeja, they are all around Lagos. So if you are targeting, I will advise you to target the whole of Lagos, because you don't know where they are going to come from. And that way, Facebook will also help you to now make sure that you get customers in different parts of Lagos. So don't try to say, oh, I want to narrow it down to this particular. When you start doing that, you find out that you don't even get so many results from your ads. You don't get so many leads. You don't get so many clients, right? So try to be a little bit generous. Don't try to do too much, but don't try to do too small. So just be in the middle. I hope you are getting. Let me know if you understand what I'm trying to say, right? And then yeah, the other step here says make sure to test various types of ads to see which one works better. So what I do personally is that I do I'm going to teach you in the Facebook ad video, but I do this thing called split ads. So I split the ad set, and I say, okay, let me test this one, let me see if this one works well, and let me see if this one works well. So I advise that you, for example, you can test this one, you can test a reel or a carousel. So you can have your A ad can be like a reel, and then B can be carousel post. So you want to see which one works better, which one your audience resonates with more. Either is the carousel or is the reel. When you do that, when you test all those kind of things, you're not like, oh, maybe next time I should use this, maybe next time I should do that. So you know what to do. So you know which one performs better, right? And then the other point here says keep an eye on how well your ads are doing. Now, the mistake that so many social media managers make, or ad experts, or whatever you call them, whenever they run ad, they just fold their arms and they just sit down and like, oh, my ad is running. When it's done running, I'll just move to the next, start running another ad again. No, make sure that you always monitor your ads, because whenever it's not working, you can simply just post it, or you can simply just say, oh, I'm going to delete this ad. This ad is not performing well for me. So make sure that you look at your numbers, because sometimes when you run Facebook ads or Instagram ads, they will show you the potential number of people that you will reach, whatever your goal is, whether it's impression, whether it's clicks, whether it's whatever. They will show you the maximum amount that you can get with your budget that you already have. So once you see that you're not even reaching half of that thing that is stated for you, then you know that this ad is not running well. I have to pause it, or I have to go and target again and then start running it again. So it's very important that you keep an eye on how well your ads are doing. Very, very important. And then also, now I talked about this from beginning, right? There are so many things that you need to know before launching your ad campaign, after launching it, when you are preparing to launch, and then when you are done. Now, so many people say, my ads are not performing. This is why your ads are not performing, because you don't pay attention to it before you start running the ad, after, even during the process, and then when you are done. So now this is the checklist for running. If I were you, I would pay very rapt attention. This is the checklist for running a successful ad campaign. This step is for before launching your ad. So before launching your ad campaign, these are things that you should think about. These are things that you should have at the back of your mind before saying, oh, I want to now boost this post, or I want to run it on advertisement. Step one, know what you want to achieve. I've talked about goals. Goals are very important. Goals are important in every aspect of your life, especially your ad campaigns. If you don't have goals, then I don't know about you, but you're not really going to have anything that you're going to achieve because you really do not have a specific goal. So let's say, for example, your goal is to is for brand awareness. So you must know what you want to achieve with your ad campaign. Is it more website clicks? Is it increased brand awareness? And when you're running Facebook ad, they will ask you for it. Even Facebook or Instagram, they will ask you, do you want to increase brand awareness? Do you want to do you want more followers? Do you want leads? Do you want sales? They will ask you those things. You want traffic to your social media page. So one thing that you do is that you will pick either of the options, right? Step two, understand your audience. If you don't know the people that you, for example, you want to promote this skincare product, and you don't know who you are targeting, you are literally now going to now go and do I tune one, and then now target a lot of people that are not even interested in your product. So make sure that you understand the people that you are targeting, know their interests, their behaviors, and all of that. And I even already mentioned that don't try to be too narrow, right? Just try to be a little bit generous, try to be a little bit open. And then step three, determine how much you are willing to spend on your campaign. So that's very important. Your budgeting as well. Always keep in mind, oh, this is how much I'm going to spend. Even before you go, it's not when you want to run the ad, you not say, I think I should spend this amount, I think I should spend this. No, already have it at the back of your mind what you are going to spend for your ad campaign. This is before launching your ad campaign. Now, this is what you're supposed to have in mind. Oh. Step four, create eye-catchy visuals. I already talked about it. When you want to run your ad, make sure that the visuals or whatever you're going to use, video, flyer, whatever, make sure it's on point, because that will draw people, that will even draw your target audience. Let's say, for example, now you even targeted your audience well, and you put a very trashy copy or whatever. The audience that you're even targeting, they won't even answer you because they're like, what's this rubbish? So make sure that you create eye-catchy visuals with persuasive ad copy. So let the copy persuade them to buy that product. You know, there was one example that I gave when I was teaching copywriting about that pasta, sweet, yummy, creamy pasta. That one, that person is already, the imagination wants to kill that person. That person is already eating that pasta even before they order it. So make sure that your ad copy is very persuasive, and that's where your skill in copywriting comes into play. So I advise you that you should go back to that lesson and go and learn that as well. And then step five, ensure that your ad content and message aligns with your campaign objectives. So it's not enough to just say, oh, I'm going to run an ad. Make sure that the objective and the goal that you want to achieve is in line with whatever it is that is on the content, or whatever it is that is on the ad copy. That is very important. So this is everything that you need to know before you launch your ad campaign, before you go and click boost post, or before you go and click create ad. Please, I hope I'm clear. I hope we are getting this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. And then now, this is a checklist for running a successful ad campaign, preparing to launch. So now, the one that I showed you was before you launch. So this one now, you are preparing to launch the campaign. So you are already starting to launch the campaign on Facebook or Instagram, wherever it is. First step, test different ad variations to see which one works best. So it can be images, copy, and all of that. And I said this already, that when I run Facebook ads, I used to do something called ads. What's it called now? Ad set. So I do like 2 ads. I split my one ad into 2. So the first one, I already wrote all the targeting options, location, and all of that. Then the second one, I will now go and put a different ad copy. I will now go and put maybe a reel instead of a flyer that I put in the first one. So make sure to always try to test different ads. That's why Facebook ads is very, very important. On Instagram, you can't really go so technical and so deep. But on Facebook ads, you can even narrow down to your interest, your background. You can split ads on normal boosting posts on Instagram. You can't do that. So make sure to test different ad variations, right? And then also step 2, set a schedule. So if you don't want to run the ad now, you can just set a schedule on when your ad will run, specific date, time, and all of that. And then the other step here states, select the social media platform where you want to run your ad. So on Facebook ads, it gives you the opportunity to run on Facebook and Instagram. But on Instagram, you can only run on Instagram, unfortunately. Even if you want to post Facebook posts, you can only run on Facebook, you can't run on Instagram. But if you want to run the 2 together, then you have to go to Facebook Ad Manager, right? I know that you already know that. If you know, you know. And then the other step here says, decide your ad placement. So this is literally just where your ad is going to be placed. And I gave examples earlier. I showed you story ads, feed ads, catalog ads, and all of that, right? So make sure that you also decide. So these things are very important, because let's say, for example, you are a newbie and you've never run ad before. When you actually take this checklist, you will actually be able to run ads. So the first step, you obviously have to choose like ad variation, and then you see a slot where you can pick your time, and then you also select your social media platform, and then you add your ad placements as well. So these checklists are very important. So whenever you want to run ad, you just, if I were you, I'll just go to screenshot this and then just keep it somewhere. Whenever I want to run that, I'll bring it out and then just do all of that stuff. And then yeah, now we've talked about preparing to launch the campaign. Now, during the ad campaign, it's not enough for you to just say, I've run ad, let me go and sleep, and wait for the result. Let me wait for it to end. No, during the ad campaign, these are things that you're supposed to do. And now it's very important, because some people will say they are not having a result from their ads, and that's because they are not really taking these intentional steps to do all these things. Whenever I run my ad, and my eyes are always looking at the tractions, at the insights, everything, how the ads are performing. So during your ad campaign, when you have already published that ad, you have already created that ad. Step one, this is what you are supposed to do. Step one, keep an eye on your ad performance. So your metrics, like your click-through rates, whatever your goal is, that will depend on your metric as well. So if you wanted maybe leads, you'll be seeing your leads on your forms on Facebook instant form. I don't want to go too much into that, so technical. And then your impressions as well, your engagement, check how it's doing, check your likes. If it's not working, me, I normally used to delete my ad, because at the end of the day, you never know how the ad is going to perform, right? So anytime it's not performing well for me, it's already 2 days and the ads are not giving me so much that I want, I will just pause the ad and I'll go ahead and retarget again, right? So you can do that as well, or republish rather. Step two, if your ad contains links, track how many people are clicking on them. This is very crucial. And how you can track this is through Facebook Meta Pixel. This is very technical. This is not an advanced class, but I'm sure you already know this. When you link your website to Facebook, then Facebook will be able to track all the events or everything, all the click-through rates and all of that from your website. That is where your Facebook Meta Pixel comes into play, where you can see all the things that happen on your website, the clicks and all of that from the ads. So monitor your clicks and all of that. And then step three, monitor the number of users who perform the desired action. So for example, you also, let's say you're having an event, or you're organizing an event, and you want people to sign up for that event. So you start tracking them. If it's not the number of people that you want, then you can now say, okay, maybe this my ad budget is too small. Maybe I can add more. Because sometimes when you notice in Instagram ads, when you're running Instagram ad, they will tell you that your budget is too small for a lead campaign. Because basically, lead campaign, I feel like, is more expensive than other ads, because they are trying to get actual details of people. You are trying to get their name, their email, and all of that, right? So you have to put in more budget. You have to be generous with your budgets when you're trying to do a lead campaign. So monitor all of that. And then step four, regularly check your ad spend. So how much you have spent in your ad, and make sure that it's within your allocated budget. This happens when you do like, maybe you do like a lifetime budget. So you say, oh, this is what I'm going to spend for the whole of these ads, maybe 1 month. Then you keep checking it, make sure you're not spending too much or you're not spending too small, right? And then now there's a lot of checklists, but this is very important, you guys, because you need to know this before you. That's why some people, they will be complaining, my ads are not giving me traction and all I want. That's because they are not doing all of this. If you're intentional about your ad, there's no how it will not perform. Even no matter how little the money is, sometimes I even run like 4K ads, and the impressions are a lot. That's because I always make sure that I always use my checklist for my ad campaign. So after running the ad now, I feel like this is the most important part, because when you know that, oh, this particular ad did well for me, the next ad that you're going to perform, you're going to put the same energy that you put into that previous one. So after you're running your ad, this is what you're supposed to do, or you're expected to do. Step one, assess the ad overall performance. Did it meet your goals? Did it meet your objectives? So let's say, for example, you were trying to get like 150 people to sign up for your ad, right? And you already put a generous amount of budget, but you ended up getting like only 50. You must try to even now find out why is it so, and you take notes. Maybe my ad copy was not good, maybe so and so. You assess your ads overall performance, whether it met your goal or your objectives or whatever you set. And then step two, use your data collected to understand your audience better. So now, when you run ads, right, some of your audience, they'll comment, they'll go under the comment section and comment, oh, I need this, I need that. You get so many engagement from your audience, so you can also assess them as well and know what they like, what they do not like. From your ad campaigns and everything, you see, oh, more women like this post, more women engaged, this is the age range I engage with your ad. So you get all those info and then you use them as well. Very important. And then very important as well, step three, calculate the return on investment. So let's say, for example, you spent over like 100,000 naira running that particular ad. So now, what was the return from that investment? What was the return from that ad? Did you get more people to sign up? Did you get more followers? Did you get more leads? You must also measure this and calculate this as well, so that next time when you are trying to run the same ad, you will not make the same mistake. I hope we are getting you guys. I hope this is interesting. I hope this is not boring because I'm the only one talking. Please let me know in the comment section. And then step 4, very important. Take what you have learned from your campaign and apply it to the next one. There's no how you're not going to learn a lot of things from that campaign. You're going to learn mistakes that you made, what you did better, what you did not do better. So you now make sure that you now learn from the campaign. Oh, I think I should do this next time. I think people engage with this post a lot. I think I should be using this color for my flyers now, because a lot of people really liked it. Lots of people commented on this product. Maybe I should be doing my ads in a real format or in a carousel format. See, when you sit down and think about all these things, you will know what to do better. When you want to run ad again, you put in more energy. Some people, when they run ad, they'll just, when they are done, they just, that will be the end until they run the next ad again. No, it shouldn't be so, right? After you run your ad, this is what you're meant to do. After you run your ad and you get your results, this is what you're meant to do, right? And then the last step here says, always try to improve your ad campaign. So the result that you get from the former one, you'll be like, oh, this next time I'm going to run ad, I want to make sure that this is on point. I want to make sure that I get enough engagement, enough leads. And see, with time you get better. When you're just starting to run ads, right, you won't be as good as you're supposed to be. But with time, once you start saying, oh, this is what I did, this is what I should do, this is what I should not do, you start getting better with running your ads, right? So yeah, thank you very much. I hope you learned a lot of things, a lot of basics concerning social media advertisement. And I hope that you learned a thing or two in new things. Because I mean, like, a lot of people did not know about social media ad campaigns. They know about boosting posts on Instagram and all of that, but they do not know, they do not know the details. That they did not know the checklist, what to do after, what to do during, what to do when they are even running the ads. So I hope that you learned a lot of things from today's class. I hope you are going to be imputing it as well when you're running your ads as well. And then yeah, tutorial for Facebook ads is going to coming out very soon, not this week but very soon, and I'll let you know. So thank you very much everyone. Let me know if you what you learned from this topic, if you are going to be imputing it in your own work, and yeah, all of that. Thank you so much, and bye. See you next week for the remaining lesson. Bye.